So today on Sports File, we're taking a very colorful look at the 1975 Topps baseball set. Now, for me, this was a set that kind of reflected the last of the dynasty of the Oakland A's. The A's won their last of their 3 World Series in the 1974 season. By 1975, it was the rise of the Big Red Machine, and this set also reflected a lot of new stars that were coming in and the retirements of Bob Gibson and later on Hank Aaron. Now, what was important about 1975, it was a very, very dual set. There was no white borders on it, and it marked a significant price increase from previous years. In the U.S., the pack cost was 10 cents in 1974. By 1975, it went up to 15 cents because of, the 1970s, mid-70s inflation. Now, a great set all around. Some great rookies with George Brett, Robert Yount, Jim Rice, Fred Lynn, Gary Carter, and Keith Hernandez. Now, most of these rookie cards appeared in what they call a quadruple rookie card format, where 4 up-and-coming prospects would be featured in small photos. Now, the set itself was similar to 1973, which was the last one we talked about. It was a 660 card set, all issued in one series, so it got away from the consecutive series that was prominent in previous years. It started with 7 season highlight cards, and most of the wax boxes were quite large. You had 36 packs in each wax box, and also touted a very, very special subset because it was 25th anniversary of Topps baseball. They depicted the 2 players on each MVP card representing 1954 to 51 to 1974. And the playoff and World Series cards in this set were just tremendous. Some great action shots featuring the Dodgers and the Oakland A's, and it was a really great 5-game series. Some great moments that were talked about. Early issues in the set included Mike Schmidt and Dave Winfield, and also was the last card, like I said previously, of certain players, including that great slugger Harmon Killebrew. Now, the cards have some built-in condition issues because of poor cuts and the colorful borders. They're very, very easy damage, and a lot of the printing process had print dots and called natural wear for borders. Now, a near mint to mint set sells in the $1,000 range, but the graded sets obviously are much higher. Now, the key one is Brett's rookie card, where a Beckett 9 sells for about couple of $1,000, and it will continue to go up. But I've seen a mint Ted go for more than $20,000. Now, the boxes are quite nice. There's no what they call boyhood photos of the stars, and there's no traded set here too. And but what really stands out, because not only the league leader cards and the dual cards, there seemed to be great thought brought in about the color breakdown. And the best, of course, are the Oakland A's, because obviously you had to keep with the Oakland A's colors, and the Oakland A's cards from this set are just tremendous. The Reggie Jackson, the Rolly Fingers, I mean, everything else. The green bordered Oakland cards, and favorites like mine of Bert Campaneris, when he wasn't throwing bats at Detroit players, of course. Kent Olson and a few others. But what stands out for me is that growing up in Gravel Hill, New Brunswick, that was the last great set for us on the mid-1970s. It seemed people got away from collecting cards after 75, because after having 72, 73, and 75 be so prominent and strong, I don't think anything rebounded until the 1979, the 1978, 77, 78, and 79 hockey sets, because they were quite good, and once you got in the Gretzky years, everybody was collecting. How it worked back in the day, this is how, actually, this is a shout out to my cousin Shelley Burton. Shelley probably remembers this, what I'm talking about. We go to local convenience stores, get a bottle of Pepsi in the summer, sit on the porch of the convenience store, which her grandmother, I think, not her grandmother ran one, but her father ran one. And you drink a bottle of Pepsi and open your cards and chew the gum and drink the Pepsi at the same time. And it was that type of set. Each card in the set was amazing because it reflected a lot of the great teams of the 70s. Again, the A's, the Red Sox, the Yankees, the Dodgers. There was a lot of great, what they call TV heroes. This is the era, as you remember, when TV games of the week were being shown on the French CBC, and also being shown kind of games of the week here and there on ATV and sometimes CBC, just before the Blue Jays came in. So it's a very romantic set, and if anybody collects them, like I said in previous podcasts, if some cards you want to get rid of them, not hard to find. But for me, it's the George Brett that stands out, the Oakland A's, the kind of romance, the kind of white powder blue of the Dodgers. In the 1974 World Series, it doesn't rank as the best of all time, but I think it was most significant when you have a marquee TV team like the Dodgers and a marquee dynasty team like the A's in the final, which the A's won 4-1, despite Tom Lasorda's third base coach machinations for Joe Ferguson and everybody else. It is basically a romantic set. Anybody's collected a 1975 baseball set, you're a true fan, and the majority of those people are like me in their early 50s. I still have my original 1975 cards, and I picked up some throughout the years. But I can tell you the team picture sets in this are quite nice, and the photography is a vast improvement over 1972. Not as good as 73, but I think better than 72. So on this kind of half snowy post-storm day in the Canterbury region, we wish you happy days. And as we like to say in the West Scotia Intermediate Baseball League, you can hold the Dodgers, but you can't beat the Dodgers. Have a good one. Bye.